Freelance visas are for those who want to move to Dubai and get a residence visa, business bank account and set up a business without the cost and hassle of setting up a regular LLC company. Basically, you have to buy a freelance business license plus a residence visa and you're good to go. There are just a handful of free zones where you can purchase a freelance business license. In Dubai, these include Dubai Internet City, Media City, Dubai Design District and DMCC. Now here is where it gets messy. Over the summer in 2025, all of these free zones suspended visa issuances for freelancers. We were hoping for this to get resolved. However, as of November 2025, visas are still not being issued, and even visa renewals are suspended. Officially, all government websites still show you that you can apply, and there are news reports that there are no more suspensions. However, if you visit any of these free zones and try to apply, you will be told that your application may be submitted but won't be processed. However, it gets worse. If you search for freelance visas on Google, you'll come across dozens of websites that claim to sell freelancer visas. And all of these have more attractive pricing than the official government websites. How is that possible? Here's what is going on. Some individuals set up regular LLC companies, which allow them to hire close to unlimited employees. When you're buying a visa from these companies, they will pretend to hire you and issue you an employment visa. The visa and Emirates ID you will receive will show their company name as sponsor and show that you are their employee. They just call it a freelance visa, even though it is a regular employment visa. This leads to multiple issues. First of all, you're officially only allowed to work for your employer, not on your own in the UAE. In addition, you cannot open a business bank account. You can only open a personal bank account and then receive earnings in your personal account. However, if your earnings are substantial, your bank may ask for a business license which you won't have. And they may ask why you're not receiving a salary from your employer and instead receive earnings from other third parties. These so-called visa providers are exploiting a loophole. Basically, you can set up a mainland company and pretend to hire time-based workers that you're paying on a commissions basis. This way, they're getting away with not paying you a regular salary and can still issue you a visa. However, your visa is constantly at risk of being cancelled due to a crackdown. In fact, there are already news reports that investigations into these companies are starting. If it wasn't difficult enough, there's one more issue you should know about. A lot of websites, including government sources, advertise a so-called 5-year green visa for freelancers. However, while advertised for many years, Dubai's government hasn't approved any such 5-year green visas for freelancers. It is simply not available when you apply. So what can you do as a freelancer if you want to get a residence visa in Dubai and work here? The only two options you have are to wait and see whether freelance visas will be issued in the future, or set up a regular LLC company. Whatever your choice, we are here to help. At the Dubai Navigator, we handle freelance visa applications, company setups, draft tax optimization strategies and more. Visit thedubainavigator.com for details.